What's up, everyone? So today I'm doing another setup tour because some things have or have not changed. Okay, if you remember from the last video, I can't remember what keyboard I had. Was I using the Corsair K70 RGB something with the MX Blue switches? Now it's a Keychron Q6 with the box Jade switches, so it's supposed to still be clicky switches, but clickier because they click once when they go down and up, and when they go back up too. Some other things have changed, so let's run it down from the PC spec. That thing down there. Bit of a change too because I'm not using a tripod this time. I'm just going to film it by hand, see how good the stabilization of this camera is. I'm also running a new camera, the Panasonic Lumix FZ1000 number 2, or Mark 2, whatever you want to call it. And it's got a microphone on it, the Rode Video Micro Mark 2. It seemed to have slight issues when picking up sounds when I was doing a VCR teardown, so I'm just also doing this with some changed settings for the microphone too. So hopefully it picks up my voice at a sufficient volume. I'm going to film one section here and another at my other setup, which is a Mac Mini, and I will check this recording before starting the other one. Okay, so the PC CPU is i9-11900K. Motherboard is Z590. Graphics card, as you can see, is an RTX 3070. Got 64 gigabytes of DDR4 3600 and a 2 terabyte SSD in there. And the hard drive sitting on top of it, you can see that. That's my backup drive. It's only 750 gigabytes because it's only backing up my user folder, which is not too much. The games are stored somewhere else in that 2 terabyte drive. And my saved games are there too, in my user profile. On top, I have a Samsung T7 SSD, which is for portable storage in case I need to move things around quickly. Alright. Onto the desk. Oh yeah, by the way, the case is a Corsair 4000D Airflow, and the fans are Corsair ML120s. Not the Pro, because that would have, I think, black colored blades, but they're gray. I kind of like the gray though. And the CPU cooler, if you're wondering, is a H100 RGB Pro XT, I think. Okay, on the desk, we have a Keychron Q6 full-size mechanical keyboard. You just can't stand those smaller boards like 60%, 75, 80%. Just get the full-size 100. I'm willing to try out a 96. Maybe one day I'll get a 96% or 1800 compact, if you want to call it that. Mouse is the Logitech Superlight, G Pro X Superlight, whatever they call it. The mouse mat is a wireless charging one, the G Power Play, and I got a wrist rest from Glorious Gaming. Got it on Amazon Prime Day deal. In terms of audio, I have a lot. The current one I'm using is the Hi-Fi Man HE400 SE planar magnetic. Planar magnetic? Yeah, planar magnetic headphones. I also have more headphones, but I'll get to those later. On the desk we have, let's talk about the equipment here. The one on the bottom is my DAC, digital to analog converter. It's the Topping D10S. Yeah, there it is, D10S. Running at 384 audio resolution. I know we can't even hear the difference, but there's a slight difference. This on top is the Topping, can't remember if it's E30 or L30. L30 Mark II. It's a headphone amp. Sorry if the camera is shaky. Again, like I said, I'm not using my tripod this time. Speakers, if you're wondering, are I know they're not supposed to put them on the side, but it's the only convenient location I have for them. The PreSonus Eris E3.5, so 3.5 inch speakers. Looking to upgrade to like maybe 4 inch bookshelf speakers one day, and get a new DAC amp stack. But that probably won't happen for a while. The mic is the can't even remember his name. It's some kind of mini version of like the USB mic that Rode makes. This one's the NT USB Mini. So if I ever do like voiceovers on a video, that's what I'll be using. I'll just move it to the middle here and start the thing. You're wondering, this thing's like the video head. I think they call it from a VCR. Just took it apart. And there's my Amazon Echo Dot first gen. Onto the monitors. Talk monitors. Let me turn on the lights first. Hold on. Alright. The middle one is an Asus ROG XG27UQR, I believe. I think. The one on the right is a Dell 4K monitor, their entry level one. I think it's S series of some sort. S27Q or something like that, or SQ27, I don't know. And then this one here is the LG 27GP950, I think. It's the B version, or just GP950? Yeah, 27GP950, I think. Because that's the new HDMI standard. Webcam up here is the Logitech C925E, I think. I keep saying I think because I don't actually memorize all the model numbers. You can check my website, actually. I have a up-to-date list of specs on my current setup. I keep that up to date for my own reference and your reference if you want to check it out. Calculator is the, if you're wondering, TI-36X Pro. Good scientific calculator for all my calculating needs. iPhone there is the 12 Pro. Hoping to upgrade to something like the 15 Pro Max whenever it comes out later this year. Assuming that's what it's called. Yep, that thing's getting old and starting to show its age. Thing behind the laptop, I know you couldn't even see it in the first place, was the Fujitsu ScanSnap IX500, my scanner. It's a good one. I know you have to install a software which may lag the computer, which may make the computer slightly slower. I don't know, but it's a good scanner. It's fast. All right, the laptop here. Not sure the video's out about it yet. No, it's probably not. It's the ThinkPad, Lenovo ThinkPad P17 Gen 2. I got this on sale. I'm always looking out for a good deal, and this was a good deal. I don't know if they always have their stuff on sale, but I got this thing for about $1,400, I'd say, not including tax. Maybe like $1,500. No, I think it was $1,500 including tax. But yeah, it could have been $1,350 without tax, like just the MSRP that they have on this. No, wait, the MSRP is the original price. The sale price is like $1,350. Yep, it's got an 11th gen i7. It's got the RTX A2000, I think, for the graphics card. Not too sure. They should have just put a 3050 Ti in here because that's kind of its equivalent in the normal lineup. Ooh, why isn't it focusing? Can you see something in front of it? Come on. I bought this camera for like, I know, for quite a bit. 800 to be exact. Should focus properly. Alright, here we have laptops and mobile devices. This here is a Dell Latitude 5490, I think. Yeah, it's a 5490. Well, it's got a slight issue. The Ethernet jack is completely like gone. You can literally feel the motherboard PCB in there. Yeah, I desoldered an Ethernet jack because 2 of the pins were shorting. This is the keyboard for a Surface Pro 9, which I have right here. This one's the fully loaded one. Not fully loaded, still. 16 gigs of RAM in the i7. I didn't pick 32 gigs, and it's only got 512 gig SSD. So this here is an old tablet I have. It's a Samsung Galaxy something. Galaxy Tab 4, perhaps? Yeah, it's a really old tablet. Not sure why I still have it, but it's just fun to see such an old one. This is an iPad Mini 3, very old. It can only run iOS 12. That's how old it is. I'm actually running the 17 public beta. New stuff. I mean, if you have an iPhone that's modern enough, you could probably run it, or a Mac, or like an iPad or something like that. You can run their beta software now, as of my filming date, and hopefully as of my upload date too, because I'm kind of getting behind on the upload schedule. Anyway, this thing here next to it is an iPad Pro 4th gen. I'm going to update that to the beta software too one day. And if you're wondering about this collection of watches, starting a new collection, unfortunately. This is an old Casio watch that I found in my drawers. I set it to the correct date and time and stuff. It's a solar one, just really old. I'm filming at 12:38. That's right. The time is correct. This one I just got. It's a Prime Day deal. Again, it's a Citizen watch. Looks pretty good. Eco Drive, so it's also solar in a way. Here I have an Apple Watch Series 6. Got it with my iPhone 12 Pro. Yeah, just the blue Series 6. Put it back on the charger. And this one, it's a Invicta Pro Diver. That's how you pronounce the name. Looks pretty good. It's like a dive watch. Got a clear back as well. Looks pretty good. Reminds me of a few other way more expensive watch models. I got that for only like $45 on Prime Day. Pretty good. So that's my small watch collection, kind of just sitting there, trying to find a better place for it. Here's my terrible cable management with a ton of cables there, charges for all these machines. Yep, there it is. Alright, now, I only showed you one of my headphones. Here's the rest. Oh, by the way, you're wondering what this is, an old Sony amp. It's a STR DE485. It's an old one. This is like over 20 years old. I think it was released in like 02, 01 or something like that. I don't know how old it is. That's the date it was first available on Amazon. Anyway, headphone time. This is the Anker Soundcore. I think they just branched it off as its own brand, Soundcore. Bass Q45. That is the Skull Candy Crusher Evos. They have a pretty cool bass slider on them, so that you can turn on the haptic motors that will essentially vibrate when there's bass and like seriously increase the bass. And then at the really bottom, you can see is the Bose. The video just rotates. Bose Quiet Comfort QC45. And that little thing there is a portable headphone amp. It's the Theo something 5. BTR 5, yeah. That's what it is. Alright, and here we have another mess of headphones. First is a new one I got, another Prime Day deal. Yes, I spent quite a bit on Prime Day. Hopefully those videos do come out. I already made one on this, so I didn't remake it. Not sure why I returned it the first time. Anyway, that's the Meze 99 Classic closed-back headphones. Pretty nice, look good, gold accent, wood, leather headband. Not sure if it's synthetic or real leather, genuine. That one back there, I'm not going to pull each one out because I've actually spent some time trying to fit them together inside these plastic drawers. It's kind of like a puzzle. That's the Audio-Technica ATH R70X. That one at the bottom is a Sennheiser HD6XX. Very clean sound, very clear, with, slightly less harsh treble. This one, haven't really listened to it much, but it sounds pretty good. This, last time I listened to it was a while ago. Haven't even plugged this one in to see if it works. So I'll be doing that later. The bottom drawer, more headphones. This is the Focal Elegia closed back headphones. I think they're one of their only closed back headphones. The other one's like a professional oriented one. This is the Beyerdynamic DT700 Pro X closed back again, and these are Sony MDR7506. So that's my nice headphone set. I do have a set of cheaper headphones that I keep somewhere else. Actually in my workshop. I just use them to test the headphone jack on computers I'm testing to make sure everything's good. And that's my battery backup in case the power goes out for the computer. I can easily save everything and shut down safely. So that's the main setup right here. We'll go to the workshop and just go over some headphones and some parts that I have there. Okay, so I detached the mic from my camera because it actually sounds better without. The other change I made was in my old setup. If you saw in the pictures I posted on the community tab of my YouTube channel, is that this monitor was on its original stand. For this one I removed it and just mounted on another monitor arm. You see that back there? Like the rest of them. And the other change is that it's not a change, but I just wanted to tell you that my old keyboard was here. It's the MX Blue one. It's still a Corsair K70. So yeah, that's it. We'll move to the workshop and check out some headphones. The cheaper ones though. Okay, currently in the workshop, contains like tools and other stuff. I showed you what's in that toolbox before. Looking to get a new one because the first drawer is falling out actually. So yeah, here is my sort of like a testing / evaluation setup for machines like this. This is an old Dell Optiplex 760 actually. Just testing it out, running Linux on this one. Alright, keyboards, mice, headphones. Here's like a cheaper pair I got. Not sure how much. It's just an old one. It's Bluetooth wireless. These are on-ear headphones, so supports aptX and AAC, so that's something. This is an earpiece. Not sure why I have it, but yeah, it's for like conversations on like video calls and audio calls and whatnot. And I also have another set of on-ears with a microphone on it. This one's a Plantronics one, I think. And yeah, so is the earpiece one. Even says a 32mm driver, if you can see that. Yeah, it's kind of blurry, but you can see it. And then back there is my Samsung SR850. That. And that's all the headphones I got in there. The rest are just cables and stuff. Those are ones I use less, and I use for testing stuff instead, you know. So that's done.